Welcome to Midnight Signal AI. Today is April 23rd, 2026, and we've got a packed show for you. Elon Musk's admission on Tesla's full self-driving, soaring AI expenses across his ventures, the $60 billion SpaceX Cursor deal, urgent AI warnings from Geoffrey Hinton, Google and Meta's latest AI plays, and even some wild stories involving Sam Altman. Let's dive in. Let's kick off with a headline that's been making waves in the tech world. Elon Musk has publicly admitted that the 4 million Teslas on the road today are not capable of running full self-driving unsupervised. This comes from the Tech Buzz, which reports Musk's comments as a rare moment of candor about the current limits of Tesla's autonomous driving tech.
That's significant, Alex. For years, Musk and Tesla have aggressively marketed FSD as basically around the corner. But this admission, that not a single one of those 4 million cars can fully drive itself, is a clear signal that the technology is nowhere near as mature as many hoped or feared. It's going to raise some tough questions from regulators and buyers who may have assumed their cars would be completely autonomous by now.
Exactly, and it comes at a time when the competition in autonomous vehicles is heating up. Plus, it could ripple through Tesla's finances and reputation. Tesla's entire roadmap increasingly depends on delivering true autonomy, not just incremental driver assistance. If that's still years away, as Musk now suggests, it might force Tesla to rethink both its product strategy and how it communicates with the public.
And let's not forget the legal implications. There are ongoing investigations and lawsuits over FSD crashes. Tesla's own marketing and Musk's public statements have always skirted that line between aspiration and reality. This latest acknowledgement could complicate their legal defense, but maybe it's also a first step toward more honest conversations about what's possible and what's not with current AI.
Staying with Tesla for a moment, Benzinga is reporting on a major spike in Tesla's capital expenditures, and the stock market's reaction hasn't been pretty. According to their piece, Tesla's CapEx is surging largely because Musk's bets on AI infrastructure and robotics, and that's making some investors nervous.
Right. They're pouring money into massive compute clusters, new chip designs, and robotics labs. The hope, of course, is that these investments will pay off if Tesla becomes a leader in AI-driven mobility and automation. But in the short term, it's eating into margins and spooking people who want to see profits now, not just promises about the future.
And Musk himself told the New York Post that Tesla expenses are going to rise substantially in the future as he doubles down on his AI and robotics ambitions. It's a classic high-risk, high-reward play, but the runway for delivering results is getting shorter. If autonomous driving or humanoid robots don't materialize soon, Tesla could find itself overextended financially.
It's also a big test of investor patience. Tesla made its name in EVs, but now it's spending like a Silicon Valley AI startup. The question is whether Wall Street is willing to wait for those AI and robotics bets to pay off, or if there's a limit to how long the future can be delayed in favor of aggressive spending. The next earnings calls are going to be interesting.
On a related note, let's talk about the SpaceX Cursor deal, which Business Insider and Watcher Guru are both highlighting. SpaceX has inked a $60 billion deal to acquire Cursor, an AI coding startup. This is being described as one of the largest AI acquisitions ever, and analysts say it's a sign that Musk is doubling down on AI after falling behind with his other venture, xAI.
This is massive, both in price and in implications. Cursor specializes in AI code generation and developer tools, which could supercharge SpaceX's ability to automate everything from rocket design to mission planning. But the commentary from Business Insider is telling. Some insiders are calling it the Hunger Games for AI talent and resources. There's a sense that these mega deals are only going to accelerate the competitive arms race in AI, especially among tech's biggest players.
And it's not just about SpaceX. Musk's move could force other companies to rethink their AI strategies, especially as xAI reportedly struggles to keep up in coding and developer tools. Cursor's technology could be a shortcut for SpaceX, but at $60 billion, there's huge pressure to deliver real, game-changing results. The AI wars in Silicon Valley just got even bigger. Switching gears, let's talk about a major voice in AI safety. Geoffrey Hinton, often called the Godfather of AI, has renewed his call for brakes on runaway AI development. That's according to Eurasia Review, which reports Hinton urging for more regulation and deliberate caution as AI systems become more powerful and less predictable.
Hinton's warnings have been getting louder over the past year, and this isn't just theoretical worry. He's deeply concerned that commercial incentives are pushing companies to release and scale up advanced AI much faster than we can truly understand or control it. The fact that one of the inventors of deep learning is calling for a slowdown should make everyone from developers to policymakers take notice.
Absolutely. Hinton's perspective is unique because he's both an insider and a critic. He's not anti-AI, but he thinks the current pace is reckless. And with big tech moving aggressively, his call for brakes could become a rallying cry for those pushing for global AI safety, even if, so far, the industry seems to be sprinting ahead regardless. Now for some unsettling personal news from the AI world. Metro Weekly reports that Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, had his home firebombed and then shot at just days later. The incidents are under police investigation, but they highlight the intensity and controversy swirling around AI leaders.
That's disturbing. While it's too soon to know the motives, it's a reminder that the stakes in the AI race aren't just financial or technical, they're personal. Altman is one of the most visible faces in AI, and the technology has become a flashpoint for everything from economic anxiety to conspiracy theories. Let's hope law enforcement gets to the bottom of it quickly and that this doesn't become a pattern.
And on a very different Altman-related note, Wired is reporting that Orb promoted a partnership with Bruno Mars that simply didn't exist. A spokesperson for the artist told Wired they were never approached or in discussions. That's a pretty embarrassing blunder for a company that's supposed to be about trust and digital identity.
It's a PR nightmare for sure. Orb's whole kitsch is about verifying reality in a world of AI-generated fakes and deepfakes. To get caught making up a celebrity partnership undercuts their entire message. Even if it's just overzealous marketing, it's a cautionary tale for every AI startup. In this environment, credibility is everything.
Let's talk about Google next. Reuters reports that Google is putting AI agents at the very heart of its enterprise business push. These agents are being pitched as the new backbone for automating business processes, customer service, and data analysis across industries.
It's a smart play. Google's got the infrastructure and the models, and now it wants to turn them into tools that big companies can actually use. The big question is how these agents will integrate with existing workflows and whether Google can win enterprise trust at the scale of Microsoft or Salesforce. But it's clear that AI agents are shifting from futuristic demos to mainstream business products.
And they're not alone. Meta is reportedly rolling out an AI clone of Mark Zuckerberg to help manage the company, and it'll be available to all 79,000 Meta employees, according to 3DVF. The idea is to use an AI version of Zuck to streamline decision-making and internal communication.
That's wild, but also kind of inevitable. Big organizations are drowning in information in meetings. An AI CEO assistant could cut through a lot of that noise. Of course, it raises questions about privacy, transparency, and just how much power we're comfortable giving to AI, even in the hands of its creators.
And while we're on the topic of AI hardware, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang is making headlines again. According to 24/7 Wall Street, Huang is claiming that not one company can match NVIDIA's performance per dollar in AI chips. He's sending a message to rivals and investors that NVIDIA's dominance is far from over.
And he's not wrong, at least for now. NVIDIA's GPUs are still the backbone of nearly every major AI project. But with all this new money pouring into AI hardware and custom silicon, you have to wonder how long that lead will last. The next year or two could see some real shifts, especially if companies like Google, AMD, or even Apple make big breakthroughs.
Before we wrap up, one last quick note. Tesla's revenue is up again, but so are its AI expenses. Axios and The Verge both report that while Tesla's core EV business is still growing, the costs associated with Musk's AI and robotics bets are mounting fast. It's a delicate balancing act. Stay ahead in innovation, but don't burn through cash faster than you can make it.
That's the story for almost every tech company right now, isn't it? Big bets, big risks, and everyone hoping their moonshot pays off before the money runs out. If nothing else, the next few months are going to tell us who's got the right mix of vision and execution in this AI arms race.
That's a wrap for today's Midnight Signal AI. From Musk's FSD admission to Hinton's safety warnings and the latest billion-dollar deals, it's clear that the pace of change and the stakes have never been higher. For more details on any story, check our show notes. This has been your Midnight Signal. See you in 24 hours.